We're live. We're live at East Coweta High School tonight, and it's a big crowd here tonight, as we always expected. I'm talking to Chip before the game, and I consider this one of the top 5 rivalries in the state, with Lowndes and Valdosta, Parkview, and Brookwood, maybe Colquitt, and whoever's in the top of that region. But this is a big region game. And actually, it's the game of the week because I saw Bill Hartman down the field, and they do a good job with that with high school football. Got to speak to him before the game, so it's good to see him here, and I'm glad to have him here. It's actually senior night here at East Coweta High School, Garland Shoemake Stadium, and I interviewed Coach Walker this afternoon, matter of fact. So we'll play that right now. We'll play the commercial. I mean the.
It'd be a lot of fun.
This is the coach's show. Coach Chip Walker and Ray McKnight. Chip, we've played 9 games this year. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's gone by pretty quick, ain't no doubt.
It has flown by. And now we come to our rival game. I mean, it's big. I would say it's the top 5 in the state.
Yeah, it's a huge rival. There's no doubt about it. The atmosphere and the involvement and everything is probably unmatched in a lot of places. There are probably very few that can come close to this. Probably Lowndes, Valdosta,
maybe Parkview and
Brookwood, and there's some of those like that. Maybe McEachern and Marietta.
Right.
But it's got to be up there in the top. There's no doubt about that.
Well, we're 5-4 on the season. We're in the playoffs. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, tonight is for second and third place, isn't it?
Yes. Winner gets second, loser gets third. So obviously, winner also gets to host first round of state playoffs, which is one of the goals that we talked about and we really like to be able to achieve.
We'd love to. I mean, you've been in it so many times before. What that home game means, especially that first round.
Yeah, those home games are always important. You start getting to the playoffs, and obviously all the teams in the playoffs are good teams. But the further you go, the more you want to be at home. The winning percentage of a home team in the playoffs is way higher than that of a visiting team. So you want to be set up for that for sure.
And we would play, I think, the region that I'm not sure what number it is, but it's Marietta and McEachern.
Yeah, Region 3. We'll play the third. If we were to win, and we're the second seed, we'll play the third seed from that region, which will be the winner of the North Paulding McEachern game, which goes on tonight as well.
Okay. And then third place we would play
Marietta. You have to travel to Marietta.
Okay.
So it's obviously it's a game that has a lot of different meanings in it with the big rivalry,
right?
Region placement. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on. So it's going to be a huge night.
Well, they tried everything in the world to change this game. They changed it a few years back. And they said, well, it's too much of a rival game. I don't think they can be too much of a rivalry.
No, that's obviously one of the things that's a lot of fun about it is the fact that it's a huge rival game. And, a lot of playing those games at the end of the year is always fun.
Mm-hmm. I thought we looked good last week against Pebblebrook. Pebblebrook, a good team. You told me before the game that they may be the best defensive team in the region.
Yeah, they're an excellent football team. They do a really good job. They've gone to the playoffs 2 or 3 years in a row. Got a chance to go again this year, and I think they probably will. But it's it was I thought offensively we did some good things. Probably missed a couple of chances early in the first half that we could have capitalized on that might have put that game away a little quicker. But our kids played hard. I thought in the second half we dominated the football game for the most part in the second half. With controlling the ball, running the football. I think they only ended up with about 15 or 16 snaps in the second half, which was good. It was a good football game. Defense played good. If we hadn't had that one lapse in the kicking game, it would have been a shutout. So it was it was a good night.
And that was the first bad snap, I think, all season.
Well, it was a good snap. It just kind of went right through his hands,
yeah.
Wet night. And, Rad's got to be a little more focused on catching that ball and getting rid of it. And I know he was probably more focused on the getting rid of it part and you just got to catch it.
Right. But I thought our defense played well. I mean, the whole game.
Defense played really good. I was very proud of it.
pitched a shutout basically. The game, we only gave up 2 points, and that was on special teams. So they really played well. Offense, we did enough to win, which means a lot.
Yeah, and again in the second half, I thought we controlled the game. You go back and watch, and that's a team that hadn't given up. They hadn't given up a whole lot all year long defensively. I thought we kind of controlled the second half and ran the ball when we wanted to run it. And again, we probably could have put it away a little quicker, but that's part of it.
It is, and we took advantage of their turnovers in the first quarter. Got a short field
On that one, and then we had a long pass to Kyle McDonald for the second score, which was a really good throw and execution of the play. And then again, in the second half, we put together, probably 3 or 4 drives where we actually drove the ball and moved it. One ended up being a touchdown. One we kind of stopped right there at the end of the game and kneeled on the ball. But
we could have. I mean, obviously we could have scored there. You think Husty? He carried the load in the end and got the touchdown, 21 yards out.
We got Bryson going there for a little while, which was really good. And then Tyreek finished it off. But it was a 19-point win, which was Pebblebrook's worst loss of the year. So it was not like they've played Hillgrove and and some other folks like that. So it wasn't like it was not a really good football team. Their record may not have been great, but they were a good football team.
Well, I think they are. They've improved. They brought a new coach in 2 years ago, I think maybe.
This was his
second
year? His 4th year.
Really? Okay.
And they've gone to the playoffs the 2 previous years. So he only missed the playoffs his first year.
Right.
So I feel like they got a really good chance to go this year. So he's done a really good job there.
He really does. We're focused on EC. I mean that's always on the back burner.
Yeah.
Now it's front burner, and we're ready. I think we're ready. We're pretty. Everybody's banged up this time of year.
Yeah. Obviously we're banged up and all that, and we've got some guys that aren't going to play. But we know what we got, and we're going to go out there and roll with it.
Well, we have to go down there. They came here last year. We beat them. It was a great atmosphere. I'm sure it'll be the same down there tonight. Big crowd.
Yeah, and that's something, you got to experience that game last year, and it was a lot of fun. So obviously we're looking forward to the experience of, going to their place, and I'm sure it'll be a huge crowd, a little hostile environment. So it'll be a lot of fun, and our guys are looking forward to it. We just got to go play, and they're a good football team. And once again, it's another one of those games where, don't look at their record to understand how good a football team they are. They're a good football team, a well-coached football team. And I think we need to go play good in order to win.
Yeah, we need to have a good game, and need to make as few mistakes as possible, cut down on penalties, and both teams are 3-1 in the region, and it comes down to this last game who's going to get the home field.
That's exactly right, and that's this game can only be better if it was for a region championship. So
right.
It's a huge. I feel like it's going to be a huge atmosphere, and we look forward to having a great crowd down there tonight. It's going to cheer on the Cougars, and it'll be a lot of fun. We just got to go play.
Right. I was just looking at the seniors. Our senior offensive line, they have done well. The guys that have played up front have done well. We've had some injuries during the season, but most part they've really played well.
They've done a good job. We talked about that this week. Really and truly, the only offensive lineman who's played every game and started every game in one spot is Will Anderson at left tackle, and he's kind of been the bell cow up there, and so that offensive line's done a good job. We've made some adjustments, and we're playing some younger guys in there now. But it's a good group. It really is that's gone and done a good job.
Yep. Like you said, Bryson Moss, we got him back. He had a high ankle sprain. I think it's taken him a little longer to get over that than we thought, but he's almost 100% now.
Those high ankle sprains are sometimes worse than anything.
Right.
And it's getting to be back where you feel comfortable and able to run, and so finally we got him back. We feel like he's about as healthy as he's been since he went down in that game, and so that'll be a big bonus for us as well.
I saw him make a cut about midfield. It looked like the old Bryson. He really
exactly right. He
planted that foot.
Yeah, he's made some in practice this week that make you feel like he's in good shape and ready to go.
Kyle McDonald's had a good senior season. I'm proud for him. He was hurt a lot last year.
Yeah, he's had a great year. Going back to you go back to spring practice, and he got hurt in spring practice and didn't get to play in the game. And I made the statement to several people that I felt like that he was probably the most improved player on our football team. And then you get to his senior year, I think he's got 5 touchdown catches now, and there ain't no doubt that I feel like he's probably the most improved player we got.
Of course, Woody, he's always steady, making the plays. Whether it's running back kicks, punts, or receiving the football.
Doing a little bit of everything. Woody's a heck of a football player, and we look forward to him making a bunch of good plays tonight down there versus East Coweta. We got to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, exactly. The defensive end on the defensive side of the ball, Darius Gates and Jalen Hurd, they have been around the ball all year.
Both have played really good. Darius has got such a huge motor.
Yeah.
And he is a heck of a football player that just plays so hard, and he's hard to block, and he's hard to stay blocked. They got to, we look for big things for him for tonight for sure.
He got hurt the first game last year and really didn't get back. So it was good to see him have a good senior season.
Yes, it was.
Tristan Esso. To me, we've always had a guy like that makes a big play when we need it.
Yeah, Esco's had a good year. There's no doubt about that. He gets to the ball. He's usually always around it, and has done a lot of really good things for us this year for sure.
He and Ricky Boozer,
Ricky Boozer has filled up the stat column in every game for sure. He's always around the ball. He's had a bunch of turnovers. 2 weeks ago at Westlake, he had an interception last week. He had a fumble recovery. He's just always there to make big plays. He's a heads-up football player.
He has been. We'll miss him. And you got Malik Hussey. He's played well in the secondary. Trey Bridges.
Yeah, those guys those are 2 really, really good defensive players in the secondary. And Malik's, a sure tackler. And then Trey's done so good playing corner. And then Tyrese on the other side has done a good job at corner. And then you got to remember Sam Wan, who's a senior that's had a good year inside. And we'll be counted on to make some big tackles on the running back tonight for sure.
We'll need some big hits and big plays out of the defense and the offense.
Yep.
And of course, I don't leave out Brad Wyrick Sr. I gave him a lot of credit. He didn't play last year. He was hurt.
He was hurt all year.
And
Rad has really, he's handled all of our kicking all year long, and has done an outstanding job. He really has. He's had an unbelievable year. There's no doubt about that. And I feel like he's a guy we got that's a weapon that'll be able to help us.
Exactly. He can flip the field on it for us, and he's done it several times.
Yes, he can.
Mike McGinnis, I don't think my record, he's only thrown 1 interception this year.
Well, he's thrown 5 overall, but several of them were early. He has not thrown one. He's not thrown one in region play at all.
Right.
So, he's had a really, really good year. And a couple of those interceptions were on, long passes where it's just as good as a punt.
Right.
Yeah, I've said all along, you start taking what he's done and move it forward, and he's gotten more efficient with the football, and he's really done some good things.
He's run the ball when we need to. He's a little faster than most people think.
Better athlete most people give him credit for.
Exactly. Look forward to having him have a good night tonight. We got to go down there. I don't know what they call it, the reservation. I don't know what else they call it. But whatever it is.
It'll be fun. There ain't no doubt about that.
Chip, good luck to you and the team tonight. Hope we get another win and get a home playoff game.
That's right. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everything you do.
Thanks, Chip. Good luck.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Newnan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Newnan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Newnan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
At Newlink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local Newlink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with Newlink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
And both teams are coming on the field at the same time tonight, so you can extra loud right this minute. Captains met. Captains for the night are all seniors. Kyle McDonald, Woody Waters, Jalen Hurd, and Will Anderson. They're the captains. Newnan actually won the toss and wants the ball first. So we'll start on the, if you're looking at your TV or looking at your screen, we're going from our left to our right. Both teams ready to play. Both teams banged up a little bit last game of the season. Patrick, it's a big game. And we've got our setup just like we have at home. You can watch it on Southland Sports on your computer, and you can listen to it on Channel 7, New Link. We're proud to bring the game to you, a rival game. I was down the field with the players before the game, Patrick, and it was awesome. It was being pumped. Everybody was pumped up.
Yeah, it's a big game tonight for sure.
As I said, Newnan won the toss and elected to get going offense first. We drop back number 3, Elijah Williams, flanked by Woody Waters and Kyle McDonald. Senior night here at East Coweta High School. They introduced about half the student body. It looks like there was a lot of people represented tonight. And we're just about ready for kickoff. And here we go. Kick is in the end zone, touchback, brought out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Good kick in the end zone, automatic kickoff. Automatic start at the 20-yard line. The Cougars offense goes on the field first, led by sophomore Michael McDonald. Oh, Michael McGinnis, excuse me. McGinnis had a very good sophomore season, good athlete. And I see Bryson Moss getting a start. He's been in and out the last 4 or 5 games, but he gets a start tonight. We need a big game out of him tonight. Offensive line across the front is Will Anderson, left tackle, Carson Knight, left guard, Adam Rush, center, P.J. Owens, right guard, and Tyler Valerie. First play is thrown to Florence, and he's on the run. He's at the 20, 10, and knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First play from scrimmage, a little screen pass to the fullback, and Michael McGinnis to Florence. And his first and goal, Cougars' first play of the game. Exactly what we needed to get this game started. There is a flag on the field. McGinnis is looking at him and they think it's against EC. So they'll. And we've opened up a lot of games like that when McGinnis throwing the ball. Sometimes he goes deep. That time it's just a little screen pass to Florence, and he almost went the distance. He knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 5. First and goal for the Cougars at the 5-yard line. Officials catching up with the play in the chain gang. It'll be first and 10. I believe they're going to spot it at the 6-yard line.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you
First and goal from the 6-yard line. Florence was the ball carrier on that play and really looked good when he got outside. This time we go with the eye. Turn and hand it to Moss. Got a hold. Touchdown. 6 yards. Bryson Moss goes 6 yards for the touchdown. The Cougars get on the board first here at the 11:43 mark, first quarter. 2 plays and the Cougars score. And that's why we wanted the ball first. Here's a replay. And Moss's hit goes in standing up. Good to see him back. Barnett will snap it. Logan will hold it. And Red Wyrick will try to tack on the 7th point. Good snap, good hole. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 7-0. 11:43, only 7 seconds. We'll take a break and be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
We're back live. Cougars scored on the second play from scrimmage, 6 yards out. Bryson Moss, 6 yards. We're set to kick off. Low and short, Red Wire. They'll field it at the 21, back to the 25, one of the little scat backs, and to the 32-yard line. And the Indians will take over, actually struggle forward to the 34, so it'll be 1st and 10, first possession for the Indians. They trailed 7-0 in Newnan. Coach Walker likes to open things up early, and I'm sure that pleased him on that first play. We've got a long ways to go. That was scored in the first 7 seconds of the ball game. At defense for the Cougars, we go 3 defense, and that's Darius Gates. Nose man is Eric Jeter, and Jalen Hurd, the other defensive end. They'll operate out of the shotgun. Nathan Cronick, and turns and heads to the back, and we hit him immediately. They lose about 2 yards on the play. Good defense that right by the Cougars. That was number 1, Ricky Boozer from his defensive end. Here we go. Replay. And Thomas Curlehurst making a stop. Loss of about a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 11. The ball at the 32-yard line, and we jump. Eric Jeter jumped a little bit. Maybe the first penalty of the ball game. I think we were a little bit aggressive on that play. Offsides defense. Give them 5. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 37-yard line. East Coweta is 37. Nathan Cronick's dad played here. He was also Nathan Cronick, played for his dad, Danny Cronick, grandson of Danny. And this time, a little quick pitch out here. Caught it on a deflection. And good defense by the Cougars. Smith was there for the tackle. Replay right here. And also Ricky Boozer again. Throws a little bit high. He bobbled it. Didn't quite pick up the first down. It'll be third down and about 2 yards. Ball at the 42-yard line. They've got to get to the 44 for the first down. Need 2 yards. And it looks like they're going with a Wildcat formation right here with a running back, Green. We're bunched up. And they hand it to him, and we hit him, and he does not get the first down. Good defense that time by the Cougars. Stood him right in the hole and stood him up. Good defense. So it'll be fourth down and 2 yards to go. Replay right here. Host of Cougars. First man that got to him was number 27 for the Cougars. And that's Florence playing some defense. Actually had that long running. They bring that punter on. We'll drop back. Woody Waters stand on his own 20-yard line. 7-0 Newnan over East Coweta. First quarter, 9:43 left to go in the first quarter. Punt, we come, but don't get it. Waters will catch it, fake the catch, and let it roll, and it gives that 15-yard roll. So the Cougars will start off deep in their own territory at the 9-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 Cougars at the 9. Offense comes on the field for the second time. They lead 7-0. 3 and out for East Coweta. Good defense that time by the Cougars. I'll set that defense after the next time they get the ball. I didn't get all of them in that time. The rest of the offensive unit is Kyle McDonald, wide receiver, Bryson Moss, who scored the touchdown, Austin Peon, and Florence. They flip-flop at the fullback. Of course, Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, and Woody Waters wide out on the far side. Sometimes we go tight end, and that's Austin Barnett. This time McGinnis Anderson in the eye. Florence and Moss turns and pitches to Moss, makes a move, and gets out to the 10-yard line. Only a yard pickup on that play. Good defense by East Coweta that time. A lot of these kids play against each other in rec leagues over the years. Sometimes middle schools they've played, so they know each other pretty well by the time they get to high school. No gain on the play. I thought he got a yard. Second down and 10. McGinnis under center. And the flag on the play. Encroachment against East Coweta. Procedure against the Cougars will back them up 5. So both teams have a penalty against them. It'll back us up inside the 5, at the 4. So second down and 14. McGinnis under center. And turns and hands it to Moss. Moss trying to get outside, and not much there. Gets to the 5-yard line, maybe a yard pickup. It'll be third down and 13 for the Cougars. They lead 7-0. Here we go. A little handoff to Moss. And 3 Indians right there to make the stop. Don't want to take a chance here. Probably won't throw the ball this deep in our own territory. McGinnis does not have an interception in the region play. Has 5 overall in the season. Had a great season for us as a sophomore. Again, turns and hands it to Moss. 360. And gets out to the 9-yard line. And well short of the first down, so they'll have to bring in Brad Wyrick to punt it away. And he'll be standing in his own end zone when he receives the football. Bryson picked up about 2 yards on the play. It's fourth and about 11 yards to go. They should get good field position. EC, Brad Wyrick is our all-purpose kicker. He does all the kicking for the Cougars. Probably going to be the valedictorian of the class. Good snap, no rush. A little bit off the side of his foot. It's going to bounce at the 30 and roll out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Not a great punt from Brad Wyrick. We need to get him a little more boot in it. He is facing a little bit of a wind in his face. But no rush. So Indians get excellent field position at the Cougar 36-yard line. First and 10 7.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. The Cougars lead 7-0 over EC, but EC with excellent field position. Their second possession. Nathan Cronick, the quarterback. And looks to the sideline for the play. Nathan is a senior and hands it to the back. And he's got running room. He's quick, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. First play from scrimmage. Second, they go 36 yards for a touchdown. That's Green. And just like that, they get on the board. Darryl Green, that's a name I remember back from the play for the Washington Redskins, Darryl Green. And he is their scat back or fast back, senior. And Lewis is an extra point from tying the ball game up. 7:30 to go in the first quarter. And waiting for the kick from EC. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and the score is 7-7 at 7.5 minutes during the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motler for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
The Cougars, Darryl Green goes 36 yards for the Indians to tie it up. Kick is deep in the end zone, and Elijah let it go in the end zone, and we'll start from our own 20-yard line. Didn't have great field position last time, just kind of clip it close to the vest. Short kick. EC got a 36-yard run from first play from scrimmage and tied the ball game up 7-7. Just watching our coaches. Coach Walker calls all the plays, offensive coordinator and head coach. And McGinnis brings his offensive unit on the field. Payan is the fullback this time with Moss in the eye. Kyle McDonald near. And back to pass, looking downfield. And caught Woody Waters at the 30-yard line, close to a first down. I believe it is a first down. Michael McGinnis to Woody Waters, sophomore to senior. Good catch. But only gave him 9, so it's second down and 1. That ball spot at the 29-yard line. McGinnis setting his offense. Move Payan in kind of an offset. Turns and pitches it to Moss. Oh, excuse me, that's Hussey. Hussey stiff arms a man and does pick up the first down. They had him in the backfield, a good stiff arm, and he got the first down. 34-yard line. Tyree's had a good season for us, senior. His twin brother plays in the secondary for the Cougars. First down. A little more room to operate as we got the ball this time. Last time we had it inside the 10, could not move it and gave it a short field. 6:45, first quarter, 7-7 ball game, Newnan East Coweta. This time is handed off to the back, up back. Gets about a yard. As Bryson Moss tried to step outside the tackle and only picked up a yard. Actually gave him 2 yards. Second and 8. They'll spot the ball at the 36. Michael McGinnis looking to the sideline for the play. He gets it from Coach Walker. We go with 2 receivers this side, 2 receivers the other side with Hussey. We put a man in motion, and we took too long to do it. Delay a game procedure against Cougars. We'll back them up 5. It'll be second down and about 13 yards to go for the Cougars. 7-7 ball game, first quarter. Carson Knight, the center. Oh, excuse me, not Carson Knight. He's a left guard now. His center is Adam Rush, 6'2", 270, sophomore. McGinnis under center now. One back, and that's Hussey. Put Waters in motion and pitches it to Moss. Moss steps in, got a little bit of a hole, got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe another yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Cougars. Clock running here first quarter, 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Third and about 9.5 to go. Almost 10 yards. McGinnis turns and says something to his fullback, Austin Payan. And back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Still flushed. And it's going to be sacked. Gets rid of it. He does get rid of it. But incomplete. Avoid the loss, but had to get rid of it. Pretty good rush by the Indians that time. It'll be 4th down and 9. Replay right here. Pretty good pass rush. And he did get rid of it, saved the loss on the play. It'll be 4th down and about almost 10 yards to go. Brad Wyrick, who didn't get off a great punt last time. They drop back. A little scat back there for the Indians. Good snap. Block, and almost in the end zone. He picked it up and just a yard short. They came unblocked and blocked the play. I believe it's 13. Got it right here. We can see it on the replay. So the first turnover of the ball game goes against the Cougars, and East Coweta has it 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Alford blocked it off the foot of Brad Wyrick. 1st and goal from the 1. 7-7 ball game. But on that block, the Indians in great field position. Almost picked it up and ran it in. Was tackled right at the goal line by the Cougars. And I'm sure Chronicle just turned and handed it to Green, and he does. And Green's in the end zone. No signal yet. I think he's a yard just right at the goal line. Didn't get in that time. It's 2nd and goal inside the 1. Right here, they just handed off to Green. And we hit him, I think that's Kelleher's hit him low, he and Ricky Boozer. 2nd and goal. Darius Gates also on that play, tight from his defensive end position. And he turns and hands it to Green, and he goes in standing up. Cougars lead 13-7, 4:14 to go in the first quarter on the turnover. And that's probably going to be the difference of the ball game. Whoever makes the least mistakes or whoever makes the most mistakes will lose, makes the least mistakes will win. And they've got the first turnover on a block punt. I'm sure they've watched it. They've had all year to watch that, and they've noticed that let's take an extra step sometimes. And he did, and it cost him. They'll shift into the extra point. Kind of that swinging gate. Oh, that East Coast, we gave him 2 short fields, one 36 yards out and one 1 yard out. Kicker's on the field. High snap, he gets it down. And the kick, no good. The snap would cost them that extra point. So at 4:14 mark, it's East Coweta 13, Newnan 7. We'll be back after this commercial break with more Newnan Cougar football.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link Wow, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
And short this time. Elijah fumbled it in the end zone, and it's a touchback. He trying to catch it in the field of play, and it went over his shoulder. He dropped it, but it's a touchback. Cougars start at their own 20-yard line. They trail now 13-7 to EC on 2 short fields for EC. We gave them all at the 36. First play they scored. Next time they block a punt, get it at the 1-yard line. 2 plays, they get it in. They miss the extra point, lead 13-7. Cougars got on the board first, second play of the game. Long pass to the fullback, got down inside the 6-yard line, and Bryson Moss ran it in 6 yards for the touchdown. Your score 13-6, East Coweta over Newnan. 4:12 left to go in the first quarter. McGinnis is the quarterback. At this time, he's in the shotgun, flanked by Moss. Got a pass incomplete. It was intended for Arnold. In and out of his hands. Arnold, a freshman. In and out of his hands. Replay. Watch it. The pass is right there. And Arnold's been making this catch all season. A little bit away from his body, but a catchable ball. 2nd down and 10 for Newnan. McGinnis will go under center now. He's got Payan and Moss in the backfield, and Waters and McDonald as a official timeout on the field. Is somebody hurt on the far side? Officials down. I didn't see that. It was away from the play. We want to take a break here, Patrick? Officials down right here. I didn't see the play. Yeah, look at it, fell on the back of his head maybe.
I'm not sure, but he's holding the back of his head, so
he's laughing about it.
Off the ball, maybe tripped up.
I think he'll stay in the game. He's asking for a helmet, I think.
I'm pretty sure the guy to our right, hope he stays in the game.
He's going to stay in the game.
It's cold out there.
Yeah. Official timeout. So the Cougars went to their sidelines. The Indians came to their sideline. 13-7. East Coweta over Newnan. Official timeout. 2nd and 10 for Cougars. I didn't see what happened but he evidently tripped back. He said it was on the back of his head, but he's going to stay on. He's a sideline side judge. McGinnis got a play from Coach Walker. Under center. Payan and Moss in the backfield. McDonald and Waters here near side. Looking downfield. He's got Kyle deep and almost intercepted by the Indians. Double coverage. And incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Kyle McDonald was there with double coverage. That ball was thrown about 50 yards in the air. And McGinnis has got one of the best arms I've seen in a high school quarterback. But in double coverage, actually McDonald is behind the secondary. It'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Indians lead 13-7. 3:58 left to go in the first quarter. McGinnis this time will operate out of the shotgun. And looks downfield and a little screen pass. Complete. 1st down and more. That's Kyle McDonald. And knocked off his feet inside Indian territory at the 48-yard line. First and 10 Cougars. Kyle McDonald's had a great senior year for the Cougars. Here we go. Little tunnel screen. And good run by Kyle after the catch. 1st down for the Cougars. They actually spotted at the East Coweta 49-yard line. 1st down. 3:40 clock running here in the first quarter. 13-7 ball game. Indians over Cougars. turns and handed to Moss, and right at the line of scrimmage, nothing right there. Didn't get a whole lot. Maybe picked up, fell forward for a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Bryson is finally getting back to his old self these last couple of games. Had that high ankle sprain and wasn't running 100%. We actually had to sit out about 4 games. McGinnis under center, turns to hand to Moss, gets through the line of scrimmage and hit a yard short down to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Cougars. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter. 13-7 Indians over the Cougars. But Newnan with a football and driving at the 40. They got to get to the 39 for the first down. McGinnis under center. Turns ahead to Moss. Got a first down. Little skip through the line. Picks up about 3. Fell forward to the 36-yard line. First down for the Cougars. Good drive going for the Cougars this time against the Indians. First down at the 36 of East Coweta. 2:40 clock running here in the first quarter. McGinnis turns and hands it to Moss. He slipped as he made a cut. He makes that cut. Picks up about a yard on the play. And here we go right here. You'll see the flip replay. Tried to step outside and came inside and just a little bit of turf. Both teams play on this new turf field. We bring in Hussey and turn and hand it to Hussey. Flag on the play. Hussey picks up about 2 yards on 2nd down. By the reaction of the Indians, it looks like it's going to be chop block against the Cougars from the spot. Stop the clock at 2:05 first quarter. 13-7 East Coweta over Newnan. It is the discussion on that. Here we go. It is a chop block. From the line of scrimmage, it'll back us up 15. It'll be 2nd down and 10-yard penalty, 20 yards to go. 2nd and 20. Move the ball back to the 46-yard line. This time Waters and McDonald flip-flop sides. Tight end is Drew Brooks, another freshman, plays a lot for the Cougars. Turns and pitches it and dropped it, and got to get on it, and we do. Took his eye off the ball. That was Hussey, Tyree Hussey. Good pitch. He just didn't. He was looking where he was going before he caught it. A good pitch from McGinnis, right there. Had his hands up in front of his face and didn't see it good. Didn't watch it in. 3rd down, and about 3rd and about 20, almost 30 yards ago, 29 yards. 3rd and 29. There's not a whole lot in the playbook for that. McGinnis under center. Indians lead 13-7. And turn and just hand it straight forward, gets what he can. And brings up 4th down. Bryson Moss with a carry. Picked up about 3 yards on 3rd down. And we'll bring Red Wire in to punt it away. He's had a short punt off the side of his foot and had a punt blocked. So it had been a good night for him so far tonight. Gave the Indians a short field both times, and they scored. They've scored on a 36-yard out and from 1 yard out. They lead 13-7. Good snap, not a rush this time. Again, a high and short kick from Red Wyrick. It'll bounce at the 21 and almost out of bounds, and is out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Indians will start at the worst field position tonight at the 18-yard line. They lead 13-7. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Except for the blocked kick, it's a pretty even game, as you would expect. I don't think it's been more than a touchdown against these teams the last 6 years. The last 6 years record of 3-3. Both these teams play in 7-2, 7A football. Both teams will make the playoffs. If whoever wins will get a home game next week. Whoever loses will go on the road, probably to Marietta. That's the way it looks like on the Chronic hands off to Green, and he's hitting the backfield, still on his feet, but now tackle. Loss of about 6 yards on the play. Clock running here first quarter. Good play by the defense. I think it was Jeter. No. Sanchez and number 30. Good defense by the Cougars right there. Loss on the play. It'll be second down and 15, and that's the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of the first quarter is East Coweta 13, Newnan 7. We'll be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link Wow, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
We're back live as we start the second quarter. East Coweta leads 13-7. They're actually recognizing the cross-country team from East Coweta who is competing in Carrollton tomorrow. I know Newnan, some of their players, the cross-country guys, didn't come tonight because they were told to stay and get some rest. So that'll be at Carrollton tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say they have that at Carrollton tomorrow.
And that's cross-country. Cougar on defense now. The rest of that defensive unit is Tyree Smith, Ward, Warner, Thomas, Hussey, and Bridges. And the linebackers are Hurd, Boozer, and S.O. Chronic back to pass. Got a man open. Caught. First down at the 35-yard line. We said he dropped it, and he did drop it. Thought he had it, made a football move. A good hit that time by Ricky Boozer. We got a play right here. You can see the tackle right on the money, and caught and thought he made a couple. Thought he caught it, but he did drop it, incomplete. With second down and 10. Third down and 15. Thank you. Third down and 15 for East Coweta. Chronic in the shotgun. Back to pass. No pressure. Got a man open and in and out of his hand. A little bit overthrown. Incomplete. Will bring up fourth down and 15. Moss. A little bit high. He's one of the smaller players over his head. It'll be fourth down and 15 from the 14. Fourth down for the Indians. So the defense holds for the Cougars. They trailed 13-7. Their punter, we drop back Woody Waters. Should get pretty good field position. Dunn is back to punt it away, standing in his own end zone. Waters standing just at midfield. Good snap, no pressure. Backs Waters up, and he'll let it go over his head, and it'll bounce at the 40 and roll dead at the 39-yard line. First and 10 Cougars. Good field position, decent field position at the 39-yard line. 11:14 left to go in the first half. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan. Two short fields that really helped out the Indians. Had to drive from the started their own 20, lost 5 yards, and kept them in the hole that time. Good field position for the Cougar offense. Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, brings them on the field. Bryson Moss is the eye back. At offensive line, Will Anderson, Carson Knight, Adam Rush, P.J. Owens, and Tyler Valerie. That's handed off to Moss, and they're keying on Moss. Loses about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 12. He does back to the 37-yard line. Payan, the fullback, will come out of the game. We go with trips. McGinnis will be in the shotgun. And that was Moss just made a good play just to get his hand on the flag on the play. That's too many flags so far in this first half for the Cougars. That was an illegal procedure. I think that looked like the center maybe forgot to count and just snapped it. And Bryson Moss was there to make the play. They'll back him up 5. Back to the 32-yard line. Second down and 17 for the Cougars. Michael McGinnis looked to the sideline at Coach Walker. One back, and that's Moss. He'll flank him on the left side. We go double tight end. And back to pass. Looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away and just throws it away. No, they didn't get a lot on it, but almost in and out of the hands of the receiver. Michael McGinnis. And we'll have to punt it away. Third down. Third down and 17 now. So offense stays on the field after the penalty. 10:15 to go in the first half. 13-7. East Coweta over Newnan. We go double tight end with Brooks and Barnett. Payan back in at fullback with Moss. This time McGinnis will go under center. Moss in the eye. 3rd and 17. Back to pass and slip down, and that was Kyle McDonald. He slipped when he made his cut. If we got a replay, watch him. When he makes that cut. There's a lot of dew on the field tonight. It rained some this afternoon, so it's a little bit slick. McGinnis to McDonald, and he just slipped. And it'll be 4th down and 17. 10-14 left to go in the first half. We bring in Red, kick it away, standing at his own 20-yard line. They drop back Moss. They're Moss, standing at his own 35-yard line. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan. First half. Good snap. Gets it down, end over end kick. He'll fair catch it right at the 35-yard line. So East Coweta have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. He fair catch right off the bat. Didn't even move. Just up his arms. First down for East Coweta. They start at their own 35-yard line. Cougars have had more penalties in this game, and that'll be the difference of this game when it's all said and done. Who makes the least penalties and who has the most turnovers. Nathan Cronick, a quarterback. He's in the shotgun. All right. We go in a 3-5 defense. Puts a man in motion and hands it off to Green. We hit him immediately. No gain on the play. And you've got to do that. You've got to get a helmet on him early. That was number 23. That's Jay Newnan and Jacob Thomas on the stop. 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. 9:40 clock running here first quarter. And I think we jumped. I believe that was Eric Jeter, nose man, trying to anticipate the count. It'll give him 5 yards out to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 40. You can't discredit Eric for that play. He's got 7 sacks on the season. Had a great season. Son of also Eric Jeter. Cronick hands it off to Green. Green's got a hole, and he got a first down. Good open field tackle that time by number 6, Malik Hussey. But he does pick up the first down out to the 45-yard line. You can watch this play. Green's got great speed, and that's Malik Hussey on the tackle. Does pick up the first down right at the 46. 9:20 clock running first half. And Carnick looks to the sideline for a play. I believe that Coach Small is also calls the plays for his team. And turns it, handed to Green again. Picks up about 3 yards on first down. It'll be second down and 7. He is their go-to guy. We bring Thomas Kelleher's in, and we'll take out Jalen Hurd. Tristan Esco makes the stop. Second down and 6 for East Coweta at their own 48-yard line. Again, handed off to Green. We hit him at the line of scrimmage. He bulls forward for about 2-yard pickup. It'll be third down and about 3, third and 3, just into Cougar territory at the 48. Third and 3 from the 48 of Newnan. 13-7 East Coweta over Newnan. 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Chronic turns and just handed it to Green. We hit him. Thomas Kelleher's hit him, and no gain. Maybe he loses a couple of yards on the play. It'll be fourth down at about 6. Tristan Esso and Thomas Kelleher's making the stop. So it brings up fourth down and about 4 where the spot, the ball just in Cougar territory at the 49-yard line. Did they take a timeout? No, they did not. I thought they might. They bring their kicker in. We drop back Woody standing at his own 10-yard line. Fourth and 4. Good snap. And kicks it away. Good kick. Waters a fair catch it at the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. First and 10, Cougars. Kind of both teams have settled down a little bit in the second quarter after 2 scores by EC in the first quarter and 1 by Newnan. 7-12 left to go in the first half. East Coweta 13, Newnan 7. Newnan offense ready to come back on the field. Michael McGinnis is the quarterback. Last one to get on the field. He's getting last-minute instruction for Coach Walker. Coach Chip Walker, his son was a quarterback last year. Bryant. This time under center. 2-step drop. Got a man open, caught. And that's McDonald, close to the first down. It'll be, I believe it is a first. Kyle McDonald picks up the first down. Good throw, good catch right here. And that's actually Elijah Williams, first catch on the night for him. Elijah's got good speed, does pick up the first down. Got that 3 and that 5 mixed up. 6:55 left to go first half. Same play this side of Waters. Caught, makes one move, almost fumbled it, got the ball back. Picks up about 7 yards. Woody did a good job. If you got that replay, watch him. He kind of bobbles it a little bit when he was hit and keeps the football and picks up the yardage. Good play by him just to keep the football and also gain yardage. Picked up 9 yards. It's second and 1 from the 42. McGinnis going a little hurry up right here with offense. Florence is a fullback and turns and heads it to Branson. Loses about a yard, maybe 2 yards on that play. Bryson Moss. And they are keying on Moss every play, and no doubt only about a yard lost on that play, so it's 3rd and 2. The ball at the 42-yard line of Newnan. Need 2 yards to keep the drive alive. 5:50 clock running here in the first half. 13-7, Newnan, East Coweta over Newnan. McGinnis under center. One back, and that's Bryson. 2-step drop, got Waters open, caught, first down. Nice throw, nice catch, right here in front of him. Watch number 12. One of the surest hands receivers you'll see in high school football. Again, it's just a 2-step drop. got Woodard's open and caught for the first down, keeps the drive going. They'll spot the ball at the 42-yard line. First down for Newnan. McGinnis under center. I formation. Turns it handed to Moss. And doesn't pick up much, maybe a half a yard there. Rough going right there in the middle of the field. But picks up a yard on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Just shy of the 44. McGinnis and McDonald and Waters all with their hands on the hip looking to the sideline for the play. Almost 2 yards on that play. 2nd down and 8. McGinnis fakes it and then hits receiver. That's his fullback again, and that's right in the hands of Florence. Incomplete. Play was there, just in and out of the hands of the fullback. Florence was the man that made a catch, first play of the game, for about a 60-yard pass play. 3rd and 8 for Newnan. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan, first half. 4:42 left to go in the first half. McGinnis in the shotgun, drops back, looking downfield. Nobody open, got to get what he can. And he's going to get the first down. Nice run with the football. Michael McGinnis doesn't run a lot, but when he does, he's a little quicker than you think he is, and picks up the first down, moves the ball into Indian territory. He avoids one tackle right here, keeps his balance, and slides at the 46-yard line. First down for Newnan. Keeps the drive alive. Nice play by Michael McGinnis. 4:26 clock running here in the first half.
Hey, Ray, I don't mean to jump in here for a second.
Go ahead.
We are have some issues on the audio connection, which might be in here, but just remind them they can watch the video on Southland Sports TV on Facebook and YouTube, and that's on a wired connection. So we're pretty good over there, but on our wireless, it's hitting us a little bit with all these people in here.
Okay. You all heard it from Patrick, and Patrick does an outstanding job. First time we've been on the road carrying the game on the internet, the TV side of it. Picks up 4 yards of what he does on the pitch. It's 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 42-yard line of East Coweta. Moves his tight end to the other side. That's Drew Brooks, and looks like we took too much time getting that play off. Flag on the play. 5 yards will back us up. It'll be 2nd down and 11. And 10th game of the season, we shouldn't be having these issues. But it's a big game. It's a rival game. It's a region play, home and away on the line. A lot going on in this game, as it always is. Plus, it's your rival. These schools are only about 10 miles apart. 2nd down at 11, 3:20 clock running. McGinnis under center, turns and hands it to Moss, trying to get outside. Bounces outside, but tackled after about a 2-yard pickup. Didn't get out of bounds, so clock's still running. And if you watch this all season, when Moss will just keep it going, maybe get stopped, and then he'll break one. Does give him 2 yards on first down. 3rd down and about 8 yards to go for the Cougars. Ball at the 44-yard line. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan. Newnan with the football at the Indian 44. Turns and handed him also. He's hit, trying to make a 360. No gain on the play, maybe lost a yard. It'll be 4th down and about 9 yards to go. Watch this replay. Moss tries to make a move right at the line of scrimmage. 360, and they hit him. And we think about going for it. We're still thinking about it. Offense is still on the field. 2:15 left to go, and the Indians are going to take a timeout. That first time out of the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
We're back live. We thought about going for it. East Coweta took a timeout. We decided not to. Red Wire punter comes on the field. They've dropped their moss back, standing inside his own 10-yard line. They have blocked a punt tonight and had a short field. No rush this time. Gets it away. Good punt this time. Moss will field it at the 5-yard line and turn upfield and hit just shy of the 10-yard line, about a 4-yard return. It'll be first and 10 Indians at the 9-yard line. Replay. Watch this. Good coverage downfield for the Cougars right here. 46 is Smith, was downfield hurt to make that tackle. They'll start it tonight. Watch this play right here. Hussey also there. And Ricky Boozer. 2:05 to go in the first half. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan. East Coweta with a football at their own 9-yard line. Cougars have 3 timeouts. Cougars have 3 timeouts. East Coweta has 2. Chronic the quarterback in the shotgun. One back, and that's Green. And he hands it off to Green, trying to get outside, and does. We run up, string him out, and no gain on the play. Good play by the defense. See who had him. Malik Hussey had him first. And these kids know each other a lot. They've played, like I said, they've played rec ball against each other. They've played middle school football against each other, 9th grade, and now varsity. Picks up 1 yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Good defense that time. Ricky Boozer also there. And Malik Hussey. Chronic looking to the sideline, hands on hip, looking at his head coach, John Small. Clock running. And turns and hands it to Green. He tries to go the other way, and this time he loses about 4 yards back to the 5. Good defense again by the Cougars. Jay Newell, first man to get to him for the Cougars. And also number 30, Hurd also making a play. Good defense right there. And timeout. I think we took a timeout. I think the Cougars took their first timeout. We'll take a timeout. Your score, East Coweta 13, Newnan 7. We'll be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link Wow, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motler for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla
3rd and 14 for the Indians at their own 5-yard line. Chronic drops back in the end zone, tries to get away, gets the pass away, and intercepted by the Cougars. I don't know who that is. Let's see with the replay. I believe it's 31. So the Cougars get excellent field position, their first turnover of the ball game. Watch the replay right here. Chronic back to pass, looking downfield to the sideline. Short, the pass is a little bit underthrown and caught by number 31 for the Cougars. So the Cougars get excellent field position. They took 2 timeouts, back-to-back timeouts, and that last to set their defense, and they did. 31 is Denzel Boston. Denzel's been banged up all season, but made a play right there for the Cougars. Cougars have it 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. They trail 13-7. 1:04 left to go in the first half. Plenty of time to get on the board. They do have 1 timeout left. McGinnis under center. Payan and Hussey, the backs. Actually, Moss tries to get outside, bounces, and picks up about almost 5-6 yards on first down. Bryson Moss. And now we're under a minute, 48-47 clock running here. McGinnis under center and turns and handed them off. Look that fake to him. Look at downfield, got a man open and knocked down. One of the Indians knocked that ball down. I believe it was 23. 23 right here knocks it down. He was looking for McDonald. Good throw. It might have been intercepted. Might have been a good thing that was knocked down because there was a man making a move on the football at the time. 3rd and about 3 yards to go, a long 3. The ball's at 21-yard line. 3rd and 3, 33 seconds left to go in the first half. 13-7, East Coweta over Newnan. Look, caught. McDonald makes a move at the 5. Touchdown, Kyle McDonald. Nice move at the 5-yard line. And the Cougars get on the board here right at the end of the half. 26 seconds left to go in the first half, and Kyle McDonald makes a great catch. His 6th touchdown catch on the season. Son of Kim and Mike McDonald. Mike coaching Northgate now. Good throw by McGinnis. Just zipped it in there. Good catch and good run after the throw. Barnett will snap it. Logan will hold it. And Brad Wire, bad snap. Got a quarterback, and he's got a man. Oh, caught. That's the good thing about having a quarterback holding for you. And the 2-point conversion works. And that's Josh Harris. He fumbled a snap. He picked it up. Backup quarterback makes a good move right here. You can see number 15 and good catch. And that's actually Josh Harris. And that's younger brother of P.J. Harris, who's playing at Georgia Tech right now. Actually, he's being redshirted. Nice play, heads-up play by both men. Logan Hudson, the quarterback, backup quarterback, senior, knew what to do with when he fumbled a snap. And Josh Harris was there to make the play. 15-13, Newnan over East Coweta. 26 seconds left to go in the first half. Thank you, Patrick. Get that replay. That was great. Logan Hudson right there to make the play for the Cougars. Brad Warwick will set the kick from his 40-yard line. Only a second kick tonight. The first one was short and high. Green, and always dangerous wherever he is on the field. Darrell Green back for the Indians. Short kick, little boots kick. He'll catch it at the 38. And we hit him. I don't think he fair caught it. I think it was going down. No flag on the play. Good no call that time. At the 36-yard line, Indians have it. They trail now 15-13. Watch the play right here. Replay. That's Malik Hussey making a play on kickoff. Just a short kick. We won't going to kick it to Green, especially right there. 1st and 10. Indians with the football at their own 36-yard line. 24 seconds left to go in the first half. Newnan 15, East Coweta 13. On an unplanned 2-point conversion for the Cougars. Chronic quarterback in the shotgun, and just turns to hand it to Green, and we hit him in the backfield. Stays on his feet at the 40 and out to the 45-yard line, short of the first down. Indians have 2 timeouts. Do they take a timeout? No. They're going to let the clock run. Coach Small's on the field. Now he takes a timeout. A lot of time run off the clock. 3 seconds left to go. They take their second timeout of the half. We'll keep it right here. He could have stopped it with about 10 seconds to go, but a little bit late calling that timeout. It's second down coming up. Should be the last play of the half. 3.1 seconds left to go in the first half. Second down and 1. Might be looking deep in the playbook for something to go deep with only 3 seconds left to go. Exactly what you'd expect out of this game. Low scoring, close. Newnan 15, East Coweta 13. Coach Small talking to his offensive unit. Coach Campbell talking to his defensive unit. So it's second down and 1 from the 45, East Coweta's 45. And here we go. Chronic in the shotgun. They've been there all night. We're really not that deep. We're pretty much in our standard 3-5 defense. Long count, and he's handing off to Green, trying to get what he can, trying to get on the outside. Boozer has a hold of him and gets him down for a loss on the play. That'll be the last play of the first half. Your score at the end of the first half is Newnan Cougars 15, East Coweta Indians 13. We'll be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
At Newlink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local Newlink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with Newlink Wow Internet, TV, and phone. Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Newnan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Newnan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Newnan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in, or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
At Newlink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local Newlink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with Newlink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
We're back live at Garland Shoemaker Stadium. Score at halftime is Newnan 15, East Coweta 13. And Patrick, you've been doing yeoman work tonight, but you got some highlights. But first, you got some scores, don't you?
Yep, we'll do some scores first. Let's take this headset off so I don't get confused. We'll go through some scores as we see Newnan's band in the background. I suppose we'll probably see East Coweta's as well. So we'll go through some scores here for halftime. Let's start first with our region, since that's kind of important. Wheeler right now trying to lock down that number 4 spot. Let's not forget, Wheeler was actually ranked 8th in the state when we played them earlier in the year.
Yep.
It's gone pretty much downhill for them since then. They're still 6-3 in the season, but
1-3 in the region.
Man, yeah, I know it's kind of crazy.
But if they win that game, they go as 4.
They go as 4, right? So here's how this plays out. Let's before we get too much into scores, let's actually talk about the region real quick.
Yep.
So, of course, this game is for number 2.
Right.
And
both
Westlake
teams come in 3-1.
Westlake didn't want to take a year off from winning the region, so they've done that.
5 years in a row.
By the way, if you're just joining us, 15-13, Newnan on top. Big 2-point conversion on a missed extra point got them the lead after a touchdown. So anyway, as I was saying, Westlake is going to win the region again. That's already a lock. So this game is for number 2. And number 2, of course, is important because you have a home game. So whoever wins this game is going to have a home game. The loser of this game, it looks like they won't have that hard of a time as far as travel goes. They'll just go to Marietta. That's what it looks like right now. They'll head to Marietta for the loser of this ball game.
And it looks like McEachin would come to the winner of this
The winner, right. Exactly. And then the number 4 spot, which was why that game was so important. And the score in that game is Wheeler 21, Pepperbrook 14. That was a second quarter score there. Second quarter score. All right.
And whoever wins that game goes to the number 4 seed and
That's
go on
right.
the road. And they'll play, I think it's 3A foot region, and that's the Cobb County, one of the Cobb County schools.
Now just paying through some games of interest. A big one down in Colquitt County and Lowndes is always huge. Look at these records. Colquitt County, a perfect 9-0 in a season. They're up 17-0 against Lowndes in that ball game. That's at Colquitt County against 17-0 second quarter score there. Battle of a couple Cobb County teams. North Cobb is tied 7-7. That's a second quarter score with Hillgrove 7-7. Mill Creek losing to Collins Hill 21-0. Mill Creek 6-3 in the season. Collins Hill only 3-6, but up now pretty big on Collins Hill. North Paulding 10, McEachern 14, but that was a first quarter reported score. Peachtree Ridge, one of the biggest teams in the schools. Right. They're 0-9 this year. Can you believe that?
That's
yeah,
hard to believe.
0-9. Yeah, 0-9. They used to have a bunch of players, kids, and everything that used to go there.
Yeah, a lot of Falcons and Braves plays when we played them years ago.
This is not the game for records tonight. 0-9 Peachtree Ridge versus 1-8 Discovery, and Peachtree Ridge is up 6-0 in that ball game.
Anything from Villarica or Carrollton on that way?
Getting there, Ray. One more score from our region, Westlake, as you can imagine. They're probably, I would imagine they may play their starters the first half and then get them out. They're up 20-8 on Campbell in that ball game, 20-8. Kennesaw Mountain is trailing to Marietta 7-0 in the first quarter in that ball game. And if it sounds like I'm shivering, yeah, it is cold. I don't even have a jacket on. May 6, Northgate 0. So Northgate is losing that ball game. I think there is an outside shot that they can still get a home game if they win somebody loses in that ball game. But they're pretty much going to travel. They're 6-3. They've had a pretty good year, pretty good rebound year off of the very beginning of the year where they were losing some ball games. But 6-3 in a year against 5-4 Mays, and they are trailing. That was only a first quarter score though, so that's probably there's probably been a score or two since that update.
Patrick,
pulling our scores off of Score ATL.
Hillgrove is going to be 4-0 right now before the game tonight, so they would be the number one seed, it looks like.
Yep, Hillgrove, then Marietta. That'll be who takes this.
Takes the winner of this game.
Yep.
And in North Paulding, they've got them at 2-2, but McEachern must have beat them because they're sitting at 3.
Right.
And then North Cobb, that's the top 3 is Hillgrove, Marietta, North Paulding, and McEachern. That's who the region we play. That's 3A.
I like how they put together some paperwork for us. That's nice of them, right?
Trey Bagley. Appreciate Trey doing that for us. He's got some other quotes in here, which really surprised me. The last 6 years, this rivalry's gone 3-3, which is surprising. Last year, Newnan won 14-12. Coach Chip Walker's first year, also Coach John Small's first year.
Give you a couple more scores here, Ray. Fayette County and Stars Mill. Stars Mill winning 10-0. A 6-3 Stars Mill team versus a 0-9 Fayette County team.
And I think Stars Mill's going to win that region, is what I understand.
It's a good game tonight. Yeah. Hiram and Carrollton at Carrollton. My son's at that game. 28-0. Carrollton over Hiram. As good as Carrollton is, and they I think are still ranked top 10 in the state. They're actually 3 in their region, I believe. So they will be traveling next week.
In Rome, is that the number 1 team in that region, or are they in that same region?
Rome is, yes, because Rome beat beat Carrollton. And it was such a crazy game because we did the game here. I got home, and it was still like early third quarter. They went on for – it was a TV game. It was a GPB game, but it went forever. So Carrollton is up 28-0 over Hiram. 7-2 Carrollton versus a 4-5 Hiram team. Carrollton really needs that win. You asked about a Villarica score. Here it is. East Paulding 7, Villarica 0. That's a battle of 5-4 teams over there.
That's our friend and former player here at Newnan High School, Rico Zachary.
Yep, Rico had left Central High School, went to coach a couple years. Former Newnan Cougar player. Went to coach a couple years in college, and then he came back and took that Villarica job. You mentioned Central Carroll. They're losing tonight to Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek has bounced back. They were having a tough year at the beginning. Yep. They're now 6-3 in the season. Look like they'll go 7-3 as they're up 21-0 over Central in that ball game. We talked about LaGrange and how much how
far they've fallen.
Yep, and the contrast of Troop. So here it is again. Shaw is up on LaGrange 7-3. Troop is 1-8 on the season, while Troop County is 9-0, a perfect 9-0. But they are losing tonight. Guess who they're losing to?
Callaway.
This may be the game of the night tonight. A perfect 9-0 Troop versus a perfect 9-0 Cartersville. Cartersville's got them 28-3 in the second quarter.
That's surprising to me.
2 9-0 teams.
The Cartersville's good though, and that quarterback is the starting quarterback for Clemson now. Is a freshman.
That's right.
And
That's right.
He was the quarterback at Cartersville last year. They put him in the second game, and he's turned out to be the real deal.
Just looking down here a little bit closer if I can find some more scores from smaller schools near us. Nothing too much. I know that Bremen has a big game tonight. I think, is that against Heard County? Let me try to see if I can.
I think they finish up with Heard.
I'm not sure if that's for region or not. I think it might be. I'm trying to find that score real quick and not seeing it here. I may have just fumbled through it. But I believe, if I'm not wrong, those two teams are playing each other tonight. Mount Sinai of Carroll County, they've had a really good year too. They're 8-1 this season. Now, that gets weird when you're in single A because they split back off and they go this whole private-public thing.
Yeah.
And I understand why because, obviously at private schools you can kind of recruit a little bit, so it's unfair. So they actually have two winners, and they're the only one, single A, that does rankings. They actually do stuff by rankings.
There's a special place in my heart for Mount Zion Carrollton because that was the first game I ever did high school game.
Hey, tell me that. Here's that score. You're not going to believe the score, Ray. It's at halftime. Heard County is winning. Just give a shot at the score.
7-0.
2-0.
Good. Baseball score.
Yeah, so Heard County has got the safety over Bremen. Bremen a perfect 8-1, or not a perfect, I'm sorry, that was not the right thing to say. Bremen 8-1 on the year, Heard County 7-2 in the year. I think, I could be wrong, but I think that the winner of that game may be first, possibly second in the region, in their region.
It usually comes down to the game.
Yep. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, Ray, we will have some highlights from the ball game.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Newnan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Newnan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Newnan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in, or take-out during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
At Newlink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local Newlink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with Newlink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
All right, we are back here, Ray, as we
Pat,
see the East Coweta band playing.
Both bands got to perform. I think tomorrow, I believe, is Old South at Newnan High School, and there'll be 15 to 18 bands there tomorrow performing at Drake Stadium.
Give you a couple notes here. I want to remind you the scores 15-13 at the half. Newnan up on top. A late score put them ahead, and a 2-point conversion that they really didn't try.
It was a heads-up play by the quarterback, who was Logan Hudson, and he found Josh Harris, who was heads-up play in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Patrick, I think you've got some highlights for us.
I do. I want to give you a couple notes, and you mentioned one of them already. Old South coming to town tomorrow. Bundle up for that. It's going to be cold.
Yeah.
One thing, too, I want to mention, I seen the East Coweta band a couple weeks ago at one of their band competitions. I was directing that event.
That was up at Georgia State.
At Georgia State Stadium. Yeah, they did well. And it was a packed house before it was all over with, when all the bands got their fans stuck around. So a good job to them, as we can see some of their themes here tonight. We're going to look quickly at the first half highlights, right?
Yep.
And we'll start off here. And we are rolling.
First play of the game, we went 60-plus yards. Is this it, Patrick?
This is it right here.
Well, that's to to Florence, and just turned it upfield. He's a fullback, and chased down at the 6-yard line. Next play, we go in the end zone with Bryson Moss.
This was a key play because it led here to this next highlight we'll see, which was the first touchdown of the ball game.
Watch 21.
For Newnan.
Big hole right there for the – just goes in standing up. Bryson Moss.
Looked good pretty early on, right?
Yeah, it did.
Until this, right?
That's on the second play of the game.
Yeah.
We gave him a short field at the 36. They give it to their running back, Darryl Green. He goes 36 yards, almost untouched the end zone.
And Newnan, East Coweta had the momentum again right here on this play, right?
Yeah, they blocked the punt and following it right at the 1-yard line. Tried to pick it up and run with it, but just falls on it. We tackle him. I believe that's Red Rag making the tackle.
Led to this touchdown right here.
2 plays for them to get in the end zone, and they take the lead 13-7.
Now, this next play didn't really lead to a score, but it was a huge play at the time for Newnan.
Right. That's Kyle McDonald from Michael McGinnis. Good throw, good run after the catch. Kyle McDonald, faster than you think he is.
Flipped the field position for sure.
And then he hits McDonald. Nice play at the 10-yard line and gets in the end zone. That's his 6th touchdown on the season. Having a great senior season.
Take one more look at it from the wide angle here.
That's a nice move right there at the 10-yard line, and scores the touchdown. And did we get the 2-point conversion?
Right here.
Right here. Watch this. Yep. Logan Hudson fumbled it, and he finds Josh Harris, Johnny on the spot for the 2-point conversion.
Sometimes better to be lucky than good, right?
Yes,
and on that play, you're definitely lucky. And that is going to bring us our first half highlights. Looks like East Coweta is making their way off the field, so we will take another quick break, come back, and we'll have second half action coming up right here. Again, I want to remind everyone before we go to break, if you are listening on the audio stream, you can still get that full audio stream plus video on the Southland Sports TV Facebook and YouTube videos. I'm so cold I can't think right now. Facebook and YouTube videos. You can just go to Facebook or YouTube and just search Southland Sports TV. While you're at it, go ahead and like us. You'll get those reminders. This is our last football game probably of the season. We will do the GACA All-Star game coming up next month. That will be super cold. And we'll have that. We'll also have a special thing next week. Ray, we're going to have a ABO. That's the Alternative Baseball Organization.
All right.
My friend Taylor Duncan runs it. And what it is, we're doing a charity game for them. Each year they have an all-star game where it's their league is made of kids with special needs and autism.
That's awesome.
Where's it
played?
It is going to be played in the New Georgia area, which is kind of between, say, Villa Rica and Dallas, Hiram and all that. It's kind of middle of that. It's not very far away, though. And Taylor, he was told, and many kids in his position were told at an early age,
you couldn't play.
You couldn't play. And they literally said, we can't let you play because it's dangerous and stuff. So what these guys have done, they've taken guys that are on the autism spectrum or some guys that just have a little bit of special needs that want to play. They've softened up the baseball a little bit, so it make it a little bit safer for those guys. But there's some requirements to be an all-star. And to be an all-star, you have to play in a certain percentage of the games, and you have to play at a full level, meaning, they don't give you extra strikes or stuff like that. So they fielded a team, and each year this team plays against a an all-star team that they bring in that's former and current pro baseball players. Johnny Estrada, for example, will be out there.
Yep.
Johnny from our area, from this
very
area.
Supportive.
Yep. So he'll be out there. Last year, the coach, the manager, was Brian Snicker, the Atlanta Braves manager.
Yep.
So it's a big game. It's a big fundraiser for them. Their biggest thing is that those baseballs, while an average baseball you can probably get from your sporting goods store for less than $10 a baseball, in bulk probably closer to $5. These things cost a lot more. They're like $13, $14 a piece. So. Good for them, and they're going to have that baseball game. We're going to carry it, hopefully live, but that'll be next week. That starts at 2 o'clock. It'll be a charity event. If you can come on out and support those guys, it's not a far drive from the New Georgia area, so come on out and try and get out there and support that. We're going to take a quick break. Be back right after this, getting 15-13 your score
Newnan
with
over East
Newnan
Coweta.
on top. Be back right after this.
Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Newnan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw baked or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Newnan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Newnan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in, or takeout during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
We're back live, set for the second half kickoff. Newnan leads 15-13. Scored right at the end of the half in the last 30 seconds of the half to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion. Unplanned two-point conversion, but we'll take it. Like Patrick said, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Brad Wyrick set to kick off. We won the toss. Short kick, fielded at the 40-yard line. Kicking it away from Green, which I'm not surprised at all. So no time off the clock. It'll be 1st and 10. Indians at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Got some people listening in South Georgia. Jim Taylor, good fan, good friend of the Cougars. He's down in South Georgia tonight listening. And another good friend, Denise Herndon, who's her son. Her family played and cheered here at East Coweta High School. She's listened to us over in Alabama. So people all over. I don't know if you can tell how many people, the listeners we got from time to time. We do sometimes. 100 listeners. That's awesome. This pass is thrown to Green. We hit him in the backfield. No gain. Loss on the play. Good play for defense. I believe that's Malik Hussey, number 6, making the play for the Cougars. And we were ready for that play. Loss of about 7 yards on the play. And right here, watch it. That's Malik Hussey from his safety position making that play. Second down and 15, almost 16 yards to go. That was the first play as we start the third quarter. From scrimmage, Chronic at quarterback. And Darrell Green's his running back. And this time keeps it, passes, complete, caught by their Moss. First down. Moves the ball into Newnan territory. At the, right here, Moss, number 2, making the play for them. They're Moss, right on the money, and moves the ball into Newnan territory at the 48-yard line. First down. So East Coweta with a good pass play from Chronic to Moss. And the ball at the 48-yard line of Newnan. First down, East Coweta. 15-13, Newnan over EC, early third quarter. Again, this is handed off, and that's Green, and you got to watch out for him. He's got that quick burst of speed, and he gets another first down. Moves the ball to the 34-yard line. And that's what they depend on, is that guy making a play and breaking a play, and he did at the line of scrimmage. We've held him pretty much in check so far tonight, but got to play that type. Did have a 36-yard run in the first half for a touchdown. And turns and hands it to Green again. Trying to get on this corner. Does. Dragging people forward. And close to a first down, if not having a first down. Cougars were trying to take the ball away, but he holds on to it. Could be maybe a yard short down to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 25. So East Coweta came up with a little life here in the third quarter, trying to take the lead back. They led most of the first half. Chronic maybe changes the play, and does. Gets it from his head coach, John Small, and turns and heads to Green, and Green's got the first down. And it's Green right, Green left, and Green up the middle. And it does pick up the first down. And that's their bell cow, Darrell Green. Moves the ball to the 23-yard line. First down for East Coweta. Both teams have a turnover tonight. We intercepted a pass at the end of the half. They blocked a punt. 1st and 10, East Coweta at the Newnan 23-yard line. We walk up and then back off. Green flip-flops to the left side. Again, hand off to Green. And we hit him, gets about 3 yards down to the 20, and then we stop him. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for East Coweta. 3-yard pickup on first down. And Sanchez Mays, San Juan Warner making that play from his linebacker position. Number 9. 2nd and 7 from the Newnan 20. Back to pass, got a man open. That's Moss. Caught. First down and more. Tackle inside the 15. They'll spot it at the 11-yard line. Nice throw, nice catch. And Moss picked up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11. They can pick up a first down without scoring. 8:40 clock running here in third quarter. Newnan leads 15-13, but East Coweta on a drive to start the third quarter. Again, handed off to Green. Picks up a yard down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Like I said, it's Green right, Green left, and then every now and then they'll throw a pass to his favorite receiver so far tonight has been their Moss, number 2. 2nd and 9. Chronic in the shotgun, turns and hands it to Green. We hit him, and he struggles forward, gets inside the 10. They'll spot it at the 6. It'll be 3rd down at about 4. 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Official timeout right here. San Juan Warner has an injured Cougar down. I believe it's 31. It's Denzel Boston, if it is. 16. I'm trying to read Patrick's hand signal. 6. That's Malik Hussey, number 6. 2-year starter, senior, twin brother of Tyree Hussey. We'll take a break. Your score, Newnan 15, East Coweta 13. We'll be back with more football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action.
We're back live. 3rd and 6, Wildcat formation. Handed off to Moss, trying to get outside. We hit him in the backfield, still on his feet. Now get him down at the 15. Good defense. Ricky Boozer, number 1, making a play. And Darryl Green stopped for a loss all the way back to the 15-yard line. Brings up 4th down, about back to the original line of scrimmage, so 4th down and 10. And Indians bring on their place kicker. Excellent place kicker. About at the near hash mark. Trying to take a lead here. They trail 15-13. Lewis is the kicker. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And East Coweta leads now 16 to 15 with 6:59 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it right here. So Indians get the opening drive. We had it 1st and goal from the 11. The defense keeps them out of the end zone for the touchdown, but they do kick about a 30-yard field goal to take the lead, 16-15. They honored at halftime here. They've done it all between quarters. They've done a good job, East Coweta has. But Lloyd Knott, Tramer, he's been here probably 35 years. He got a nice award and trophy at halftime. Congratulations to Lloyd Knott, good friend, good trainer here at East Coweta. And of course, Radar Brantley, same thing at Newnan. And Jordan Kennard now is his replacement. But Radar's at all the games. And that was Coach, that was Dr. George Ballantyne looking after Malik Hussey. Done, ready to kick off. We drop back. Elijah standing his own goal line. The kick is at the 3. That's Elijah. At the 10. At the 20. Trying to get outside and stumbles. Had some more running room, but somebody tripped him up at the last minute. Gets out to the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. First possession for the Cougars. And watch this return by Elijah. Made a cut, just tripped up at the last minute, and out to the 21. 16-15, East Coweta over Newnan. 6.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. First possession by the Cougars as let's start the 3rd quarter. First possession. Indians got it their own 40, drove down to the 11-yard line, and the Newnan defense forced them to kick a field goal. McGinnis under center, turns it and hands it to Moss. Moss trying to get running room at the 25, at the 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Should be a first down or close to it, and it is a first down for the Cougars. Good run by Moss. Took a pretty good hit, but did get the first down. Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, under center, one back, and that's still Moss in the backfield. Trips to the far side, and looking downfield, got a man open. That's Woody Waters. And tackle after about a 3-yard pickup. Waters Almost. Oh, they down. They say he dropped it. I thought he did. I thought he dropped it off. What's the replay right here? Woody doesn't drop many, but he dropped that one. Second down and 10 for the Cougars. They trail now 16-15. This time Waters comes near side, McDonald far side, and in the slot is Arnold. Again, his hands off to Moss. He hit him in the backfield, spins away, and flag on the play. Probably going to be a holding call against the Cougars from the spot. It's right at the 29-yard line, holding against one of the offensive guys. It'll back us up from the spot. It'll be second down and about 22. We've had more penalties tonight than the Indians. 16-13, Newnan, 16-15, East Coweta over Newnan, holding them. East Coweta does decline the penalty, so it's third down and about 14. There was about a 3-yard loss on the play, so it's 3rd and 13 from the 29. McGinnis looks to the sideline to Coach Walker for the play. He's got Florence and Moss, and he hands it off to Moss. Does get about 2 yards out to the 31-yard line. It'll be fourth down and about 12 yards to go. So offense and mistakes couldn't move the football on that drive, and we'll have to punt it away with Red Wyrick. Red standing by his own 17-yard line. They drop back there. Moss at their 40-yard line. They're 40. He needs to get one of his best kicks off tonight. Don't think about it, Red. Just kick it. They have blocked one tonight. Good snap. Good kick this time. High. He'll have to fair catch it. And he fumbles it, but he gets back on it at the 35-yard line. So second possession for East Coweta. They lead 16-15 over Newnan. They got the ball about the same spot right here. He fair catches it, and he had to come up and actually dropped it. But it gets back on it. Cougars need a turnover or a break here. They trail 16-15. Second possession, second half. Chronic, senior quarterback, all the way in the shotgun. 5.5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Chronic trying to flip-flop Green. And I puts him on his left side. And now he passes it to Moss, complete. And Moss still on his feet and hit. Whoa, big hit right here. 13. Picks up about 5 yards on first down. And Jacob Thomas, who's linebacker, big hit. Only a 2-yard pickup. Actually 3, second down and 7. Spotted at the 38. Second and 8. Short 8, long 7. Chronic looks to the sideline for the play. And turns and hands it to Green, and he moves it past the 40. It'll be third down and about 5 yards to go. Chronic actually started his high school career at LaGrange. His dad's a lawyer down there, and then he moved to Newnan, and his dad moved to Newnan with a job, and of course Nathan came with him as the senior quarterback. Third down and 5 from the 41. East Coweta leads 16-15 over Newnan. Put a man in motion. He rolls to his left, looking downfield, got a man open. Intercepted, Cougars. Right in front of the pass. And he's on the move, and he's going to be tripped up. I don't have the number yet. Patrick will have the replay. Inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. 31, Denzel Boston. Denzel just stepped right in front of the receiver and returned it to the 14. Actually, going to spot it at the 11-yard line, right in front of the receiver. Good play by Denzel. Denzel's been hurt a lot of the season. Has 2 interceptions in the last 2 games. They'll spot it at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They trail by 1, 16-15 to East Coweta. McGinnis under center. Payan and Moss hands it to Moss, makes a move, and moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. About a 3-yard pickup down to the 9. At least 2nd down and 7 from the 9. 2nd and 7. We could pick up the 1st down. I'd rather score. We go a little bit of a hurry up. McGinnis turns and hands it to Moss, trying to get outside and hit and tackle at the 10. Actually going to lose a yard on that play. Brings up 3rd down and about 7.5, right at the 10-yard line. Tried to get outside. Good play by East Coweta. Actually loses 2 yards back to the 3rd and 9 yards to go. Back to the 11. 3rd and 9. McGinnis rolls out. Got a man open in the end zone. Can't see him. Just checks it and runs. Gets what he can. Gets the 1st down. No, stops short. Going to be a yard short. Really close. McGinnis is quicker than you think he is. He made a good move. He thinks he's got it. No signal yet. They haven't spotted the ball yet. Good play by Michael McGinnis, though. Right here. Replay. 4th and 1. And we'll go for it. I don't think we'll try to kick it here. Take right here. Stop just short. 4th down and 1. Big play. Biggest play of the ball game right here. 4th and 1. And turns and pitches it to Moss. Moss has got the 1st down and a touchdown. Cougars take the lead. Back and forth game. Good blocking by the offensive line to get Moss in the end zone. On 4th and 1, big play. 2:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Cougars take the lead, 21-16. Barnett will snap it. Logan Hudson will hold it, and Red Wire will try to get the 22nd point. Logan Hudson made the great play on the extra point, 2-point conversion. High snap, gets it down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Cougars lead 22-16. 2:36 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Since 1976, Kemp's Dalton West Flooring has been your go-to for all your flooring needs in the Midwest Georgia area. Stop by one of their 3 convenient locations in Newnan, LaGrange, or Peachtree City. Kemp's Dalton West offers a great selection of products such as carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, tile, and area rugs. Kemp's Dalton West offers free measurements and estimates from a member of their unbeatable customer service or installation teams. Don't have the time to stop by? Visit them online anytime at daltonwest.com.
As a lifelong Newnan resident and Cougar, Van Motla with the Motla Hines team is a proud supporter of Newnan High School athletics. Thanks to Van Motla for helping to make it possible for you to be able to watch or listen to tonight's action. Please don't hesitate to call Van and the Motla Hines team for all your real estate needs. Call today at 678-870-2295. That's 678-870-2295. From the Motla Hines team to yours, go Cougars.
Kick, short kick, fielded at the 33 and fumble. They blow it dead. He didn't fair catch it. He just tried to scoop it up. And watch the replay right here. He just kind of scooped it up, and we hit him. I didn't see the fair catch called. We're trying to get a. It'll be 1st and 10, East Coweta. They'll spot it at the 34-yard line. That's where it hit the ground, but I didn't see him call a fair catch, but he kind of wasn't a busted play, but it was an unusual play. Chronic quarterback hands it off to Green, and we hit him at the line of scrimmage and picks up, falls forward about a yard. Good defense that time by the Cougars. And Patrick, I'm loving this replay. 23, Jay Newell making the stop, who's had an outstanding game for the Cougars. Had an outstanding year for the Cougars. Only actually a no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Chronic operates out of the shotgun and just turns, hands Green. Pass incomplete. Over the head, a little bit high. It was a catchable pass, but it was a high throw and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down, about 9.5 for East Coweta. Newnan leads 22-16. Minute 39, I believe, left to go in the 3rd quarter. Minute 39. Clock stopped with incomplete. 3rd and 9. Empty backfield. Chronic trips the near side to the far side. Chronic back to pass. Just throwing it up and got a man open and almost intercepted again. Right in the double coverage, almost triple coverage. And I believe, Patrick, got a replay right here. Somebody for the Cougars just cut right in front of the football. Good throw, but in double coverage. And in and out of the hands of the receiver. We'll drop back Woody Waters standing on his own 20-yard line. They bring in their punter. Chun is the kicker. He's also a good ball carrier. Woody Waters standing. Now he moves up to about the. Now be careful now. He can run the ball. He didn't. Short, high kick. Waters is going to let it bounce at the 38 and it'll roll dead at the 35-yard line. So Newnan has the ball at their own 35-yard line. A minute 42 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Newnan 22, East Coweta 16. Been a hard-fought game. Pretty much what you expect, Patrick, when we get these games, these rival games. I don't think it's been more than 3 or 4 points separating on the last six games. It's 3 each team has won 3 games each in the last 6 years. No surprise to us. What is this, our 14th one we've done together?
Yeah, it's been a few.
Yeah.
This is 13 or 14.
Yeah, I think it's 14. I think we started the season in the 14th year together.
Yeah.
Cougars have it.
6, so just do the math.
Yeah. Cougars have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Michael McGinnis, sophomore quarterback, and turns the hand to Moss. Moss trying to get running room, steps in the, picks up 8 yards on 1st down. Moves the ball to the 43. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Picks up 7 on 1st down. 2nd and 3. Woody to far side. McDonald near side. Payan is a fullback and turned the hand to Payan and picks up close to the 1st down. I believe he's about a half a yard short. That was Florence. Florence and Payan flip-flop at fullback. Half a yard short. It's 3rd down and a half a yard. The ball spotted right at the 45-yard line. We got to get to the 46 for the 1st down. Again, he'll just keep it himself and get the 1st down. And yes, he does. Extra effort got him second effort got him the 1st down. Michael hadn't run the ball a lot this year, but tonight when he's had to run, he's done a good job with it. 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cougars lead 22-16. 1st down right at the 47-yard line. Again, this gets the clock started now. Look at the sideline for Coach Walker. Now has the play. Pitches it to Moss. I couldn't believe it was Moss or Hussey. That was Moss. Picking up about 5 yards on 1st down. Moves the ball into Indian territory. They'll spot it at the 48. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. 2nd down and 5. 12 seconds, maybe the last play of the 3rd quarter. I think that Cougars will just let it run out here in the 3rd quarter. And they do. Won't have to swap the field much, just 2 yards on the other side of the line. Final play of the third quarter. Newnan 22, East Coweta 16. We'll take a break and be back with more Newnan Cougar football after this commercial break.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link Wow, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
We're back live. We start the fourth quarter. Cougars have the football at the East Coweta 48-yard line. 2nd down and 5. They honored the lady softball team. There's a good crowd shot of the Newnan crowd shot. Appreciate our camera guys doing yeoman work day out in the cold. Good job, guys. Good student body. Whole side is filled up with the student body. I think it's always Cowboys and Indians when we play them. There's a theme for every game. 2nd down and 5, the ball at the 48-yard line of East Coweta. Michael McGinnis, the quarterback, under center, one back, and that's Hussey. Back to pass, looking downfield, and in and out of the hands of flag on the play. Elijah Williams was the intended receiver. It'll be a 15-yard penalty in high school football if it's against East Coweta. We'll watch the replay. Good throw by McGinnis. And Williams was actually behind the secondary, but he did hit him before the play. It'll be a 15-yard penalty if it's against East Coweta from the line of scrimmage. And that's what it is. Walked up one of our players back, and they'll spot it inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. First down, Newnan. Newnan leads 22-16. Would like to get another score here, at least a little cushion. First down from the East Coweta 34-yard line. Turned and handed to Moss. That's Hussey. That's Tyree Hussey. Picks up about 2 yards on first down. They'll spot it at the 32, a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8. Again, it's looking to the sideline for the play. Coach Walker, head coach and offensive coordinator. He and McGinnis have really developed a good relationship. And turns and heads to Hussey again. And the ball's on the ground, and East Coweta got it. That was Moss on the carry. And Moss coughs it up. 11-11 left to go in the ball game. And East Coweta gets their second turnover. They blocked the punt. And I think Chum fell on it for the Indians. So 1st and 10, East Coweta at their own 30-yard line. Cougars lead 22-16 with 11 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. Nathan Cronick brings them on the field. That's the 3rd Cronick had played quarterback for the Indians. Drew being the first one, then his dad Nathan, now Nathan his son. And turns and hands it to Green. Green stringing it out, and then cuts upfield at the first down. And tackle right at midfield for the first down. So East Coweta gets a break and gets a good play on the first play from scrimmage. And they'll spot it just inside the Newnan territory at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. You can pretty much guess it's going to be green right and green left the rest of the game. I don't know if they'll trust Chronic to throw it again. He's thrown 2 interceptions the last 2 possessions. This time he hands it off to Green, and we hit him at the line of scrimmage and throw him back for about a yard loss. Good defense that time by the front line. Loses about a yard on the play. Eric Jeter, number 39, noseman, made the first hit. 2nd down and 11. 10.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Chronic flanked by Green to his right this time. Sanchez Warner trying to get in position. He and Boozer flip-flop. Chronic looks sideline for a play and turns the hand to Green. We hit him in the backfield. No gain on the play. Actually loses another yard. Good defense. Again, Eric Jeter and Sanchez Warner. Eric Jeter, 2 back-to-back plays by that nose man. It'll be 3rd down and 12. And the ball back into Indian territory at the 49. Big 3rd down play here in the ball game. 3rd and 12. The ball at the 49-yard line of EC. Chronic back to pass. Got a man open and it almost intercepted. Did we get it? No. Nope. Now a call. Late call, but they finally say incomplete. 4th down and 12. I believe it was Tristan Esso making a tackle and almost intercepted by, I believe it was Smith. It's 4th down and 12 yards to go. The ball at the 48-yard line. Did East Coweta take a timeout? They did not, did they? They did not. They'll bring their punter. Watch Chun. Now, he's quick. He can run it, and he runs like a rugby-style kicker. We drop back Woody Waters standing inside his 20. And Chun gets it away, kicks it. Woody will fair catch it right at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. The Cougars lead 22-16. 9:26 left to go in the ball game. Back and forth game as you would expect. Big rival game. And this is for 2nd and 3rd in the region. 2nd place team will stay at home next week against McEachin. The 3rd place team will travel to Marietta. So a lot at stake at this ball game. Both teams come in at 3-1 in the region. Both teams lost to Westlake. And Patrick, we were talking about, Westlake is 5-time region champion. They got the athletes and they've got a good coach over there.
Yeah, we came into that game thinking we had a chance, but they were so dominant on defense.
Yeah, they really were, and they've been that way against everybody. Michael McGinnis, quarterback, brings his offensive unit on the field and turns the hand to Bryson Moss. Steps through the line, gets to about 4 yards, out to the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 6. It's good to come back to Moss. He fumbled that play on the play before and come right back to him. And official timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. 9 minutes to go. And an injured Cougar down. That's number 51. That's Brandon Talbert. Gets a lot of playing time. Doesn't start. We'll take a break. Your score, Newnan 22, East Coweta 16. We'll take a break after the commercial break. We'll be back with more football.
Is your car making a strange noise? Maybe it's time for a tune-up. Take it to the experts and make the short drive to Carrollton to visit West Georgia Auto Transmission. Locally owned and operated, Daniel and his staff specialize in transmission repair and general vehicle maintenance. They are conveniently located right off Highway 61 in Carrollton. Check them out online at westgeorgiaautorepair.com or call them at 770-834-4041.
At New Link WOW, local matters. Local keeps our families and businesses thriving. WOW takes pride in serving Newnan and Peachtree City communities and supporting Coweta County charities and events. For fast local internet, call 770-683-1931 and get up to 100 megs of speed for $29.99 a month. Lock in this price, save for a whole year. It's a great value that locals love.
Injured player was Brandon Talbot, number 51, and he's helped off the field. Offensive, back on the field, 2nd and 6 from the 21. McGinnis under center, turns to hand it to Moss. There's a hole, he squeezes through it, not enough for the first down, gets to the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. And about 2.5 to go. Need a first down, keep the drive alive we can. Josh Harris was streaking down the sideline, but I don't think McGinnis even looked down. 3rd and 3, big 3rd down play. We've said it all 4th quarter, big 3rd down play for the Cougars. We go double tight end with Barnett and Brooks. Fullback is Florence and Moss in the eye. Turning pitch to Moss, trying to get a block, and it's going to be short of the first down. But he did get the first down. I thought he got him. He did get the first down. Sorry. That was Moss that got tackled first, trying to block. Good shot of the crowd by our camera guys. They do a great job. Full house here tonight at East Coweta. Official timeout. Right, coming back. Official timeout. It's that close. It looks like from our angle they got it. Don't have a lot of measurements in high school football, any football anymore. I don't think we've seen about 3 the whole season. This is a measurement.
Is your car making a string?
Right in front of the Newnan bench. Coach Walker and his staff's going to get a good look at it. The Cougars players think we have it. They stretch the chains, and it is a first down. Good job by the official to get that right. Big play in the ballgame right there to get the first down. 8 minutes exactly left to go in the ballgame. Cougars lead 22-16 over East Coweta. Newnan with the football and the first down. They'll spot it at the 27. 1st and 10 from their own 27. Michael McGinnis, the quarterback. Looks to Coach Walker for the play. Payan and Moss in the backfield. And turns and hands it to Moss. Picks up about 4 yards on first down. Gets the ball past the 30-yard line. They'll spot it at the 31. Give him 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 5. Clock running. 7:26 in the ball game. Newnan leads 22-16. Both teams have turnovers on both sides. East Coweta has 2 interceptions. We fumbled and had a block punt. McGinnis turns and hands it to Moss. Picks up about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 from the 35-yard line. And didn't get a great spot. It's at the 28-yard line. 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. They said 3, but I believe it's closer to 4. Another big 3rd down here in the ball game. 3rd and 4. McGinnis under center. Back to pass, got a man open. Waters got the first down and more. At the 50, at the 40, still on his feet. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Newnan. Little tunnel screen of Woody Waters, and Woody showed you his speed. Michael McGinnis to Woody Waters. And Woody, he just made that play on his own when he got in the secondary. He did get tackled at the end zone, but after the touchdown. Cougars lead 28-16 with 6:21 left to go. Watch this throw and catch. This is Waters, number 12. Good cut right there at midfield. Brad Wyrick Austin Barnett snaps it. Logan Hudson holds it, and Red Wyrick will try to get the 29th point for the Cougars. Thank you, Patrick. Great. They tackled him, but he threw him in the end zone, so touchdown. Barnett will snap it. Hudson will hold it, and we're going to have to take a timeout. We don't have enough men on the field. And Coach, they're actually going to penalize us. Coach Walker's upset. Didn't have enough men on the field. Did he take a timeout? Just going to take the penalty. Coach Walker's on the field talking to him. He was upset we didn't have enough men on the field. I don't blame him. 10th game of the season, you should know who's on the field by now, unless somebody's injured is out. And Talbert may be one of the guys that should have been out there that's injured right now. Woody showed you good speed. Patrick, gonna run that again. Watch this. Watch the throw right in the tunnel. And water just shows you great speed. Running away from his defenders. Keeps his feet. And tackle right at the goal line. He's actually thrown forward for the touchdown. Woody's had a great senior season for. He leads the team in receiving before this game with over 500 yards. He and Kyle McDonald have, two seniors have had great senior seasons for us. It looks like we may go for two here. I believe that's what the timeout was after we didn't have enough men on the field. It looks like we leave the offense on the field to go for two. 28-16. Kyle to the near side right here, and Josh Harris in the slot. McGinnis fakes the pass, looks downfield, being flushed out, throws it, and incomplete. So does not make it. So the score remains 28-16 with 6:21 left to go in the ball game. McGinnis was chased out of the pocket from that play. That they expected to pass all the way, and he did, and didn't get a chance to get it off. Coach Walker meets McGinnis at the hash mark, just congratulate him for that drive. So right now, Newnan leads 28-16 with 6:21 left to go in the ball game. Still a lot of time left in the game. We did take a timeout. I thought we took a timeout there to set up that play. So we have two timeouts. East Coweta has all three left. Red Wyrick set the kickoff for the Cougars. I've been bragging on Brad all year. He was out last year with an injury, knee injury, came back strong this year as a senior. He's probably going to be the valedictorian of the senior class. He's been a good football player. When he came out of football, he told Coach McDonald at the time he was a kicker, and he has been a good short kick, fielded at the 30, and they down it right at the 30-yard line. And that's where we kicked it all night, just a short kick, kicking it away from Green, which is no doubt we would. So East Coweta has a football, 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 6:15 left to go in the ball game. Cougars lead 28-16 over Newnan, over East Coweta. Whoever wins this game gets a region home game next week, state home game, excuse me. Chronic the quarterback, flanked by Green. And they just keep giving it to Green, trying to get him to break a play. Puts a man in motion. That's their Moss. Chronic back to pass, and he'll just take it and run. Picks up about 2 yards on first down. Stopped by Ricky Boozer, number 1. 2nd down and 8. Lose the ball to the 32. There's a flag on the play right at the 30-yard line. The some discussion about a white hat. Side judge threw the flag on the hash mark. It's 2nd and 8 right now, but I didn't see the penalty. Okay, the flag was thrown at the end of the play. There is some, they go wave it off. Okay, they have the discussion, wave it off. Better to get it right. So 2nd down and 8. It was a late flag. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I don't know. 2nd and 8 for East Coweta at their own 33-yard line. Clock running now, 6:05 clock running. Chronic looks to the sideline for the play. 2nd and 7, really. Chronic back to pass. Got a man open. Intercepted. Cougars. And that is 6. Malik Hussey, who went out injured earlier in the 3rd quarter, came back to make a play. Twin brother of Ty Hussey. And Johnny on the spot. Watch this replay. He just cut right in front of the receiver. Made a good catch. Returns it about 10 yards. They'll spot it at the 37-yard line. Chronic back to pass. And watch Malik cut right in front of the receiver and makes the interception. 3rd interception of the night for Chronic. 3rd turnover of the night for the Cougars. And Newnan has the football, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of East Coweta, up 28-16. Michael McGinnis, quarterback, under center. Fullback is Payan, and in the eye is Moss. Turns the hand to Moss. And Moss just shy of the 30-yard line, down to the 31. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Newnan 28, East Coweta 16. 5-yard pickup on 1st down, 2nd and 5. It's about time to use as much clock as we can. Now we huddle up for a little bit. We don't huddle up much. Use as much time off the clock as we can. Now McGinnis under center, turns the hand to Moss. Steps forward for about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Cougars. They'll spot it at the 28. Be 3rd down and about 2. 3rd and 2 from the 28. So now it is 3rd and 1. Cougars using a lot of time between plays, which they should. McDonald and Waters to the far side. Double tight end with Barnett. And hit high. And he's going to maybe lose a yard. It'll be 4th down and 2 yards to go. That was Ty Hussey on the carry. Loses about a yard on the play. It's 4th down, another 4th down play in this ball game. Offenses look like they're going to stay on the field. We'll use as much time as we can, under 4 minutes now. Clock running, 3:53, 52, 51. I believe we're going to stay on the field with the offense. And we do. McGinnis, and then turns to hand it to Moss. And may have not got it. It's close. Had to get to the 27, and he did not get it. So the Indians defense holds, takes over on downs. 3:57 left to go in the ball game. And Cougars lead 28-16, up by 12. And they have the football again. They'll start their own 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Full house backfield this time with Chun and Green. Puts Chun in motion. And late play, and Chronic is sacked down back to the 20-yard line. I don't know if it was a busted play or what. Oh, he thought it was a penalty. And the play was live, so Chronic tried to get what he could and loses about 7 yards. He's second down and 17. The ball all the way back to the 21-yard line. 3:10 left to go in the ball game. Clock running in the fourth quarter. Lose 7 on the carry, so it's stuck it down and 17. Puts Chun in motion again. Chronic hits him and drops it. It's a fumble. We can pick it up, but Chun falls on it. That was a lateral that looked like. It was not. It was a lateral. That's what I thought. Right here. Watch, he throws it back. That's a lateral. And, yeah, Chun got back on it. But it was a fumble. He had to get on it to recover it. So, loses more yardage. It's third down and about 18 yards to go. 3rd and 18. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 2:45. Cougars lead 28-16. They called it incomplete. I'm sorry. Incomplete. Chronic back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Now tucks it and throws it. And incomplete. Clock stop at 2:36. We both were looking at that play. It looked like a lateral to me, but they said it incomplete. Good to see you, mate. See you next week. Mike Barber, who calls the announcer at the Drake Stadium, here in the booth with me tonight. 2:36 clock stop on incomplete. It's 4th down and 17. They bring in Chun, the punter. We drop back. Nobody. You got to watch Chun. He's a good runner after the catch. A little rugby style kick, gets it away. Nobody back there for the Cougars. We let it roll at the 40, roll dead at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Newnan from their own 35-yard line. 2:27 left to go in the ball game. Newnan 28, East Coweta 16. East Coweta does have 3 timeouts. Newnan has 2. Was there a flag on the play? Was there a flag? Okay. There was a flag on the play after the punt. Newnan had nobody back, so I don't know. I didn't see the play. The ball right now is spotted at the 35-yard line. No signal from either team. What was the call? I'm sorry. Illegal blocking the back. It'll be against Newnan from the 35. Illegal blocking the back. Back to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Newnan at their own 25-yard line. So blocking the back, penalty against the Cougars. Only the first penalty of this half for the Cougars. So the Cougars will start off from their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They lead 28-16. 2:27 left to go in the ball game. Michael McGinnis, quarterback, under center. Payan and Moss, the backs. Turns and hands it to Moss. Trying to get outside. Gets a good block. Gets 9 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the 29. And actually, they did get the 1st down. So they moved the chains. Good run by Moss. Moves the ball out to the 35-yard line. Cougars taking a lot of time in the huddle. Really, they don't huddle. They just look at the sideline to, I think, Bert Horton, following his father-in-law's footsteps, timing the plays. And turns to hand it to Hussey. Hussey picks up about 2 yards and then stop. Clock under 2 minutes now, 1:57. And East Coweta takes their first time out of the half. Timeout with 1:57 left to go. East Coweta takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Newnan 28, East Coweta 16.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah.
Since it's our last game of the season, I just want to thank all of our sponsors.
Yes.
We've seen them scroll across the night. I want to thank all the people that's been with us all year long. Motley Hines Realty, definitely there. Dalton West. I want to thank
Bill Lipo, State Farm
State
Insurance.
Farm Insurance. I got a cheat here. I got my sponsor list. I want to thank West Georgia Auto and Transmission.
Yep.
I want to thank Newlink not only for helping us sponsor the games, but also for their coverage on Newlink Channel 7. They're about to become WOW if they haven't already. I think it might be.
I think it's the first.
Yeah, I think it's now, right?
I think it's.
Yep. So we'll say bye to Newlink, but WOW will hopefully remain on with us over the next few seasons. I want to thank everybody who's been a part of the broadcast all season long, especially our cameramen. They're out here. It's freezing cold, and they're bringing this coverage to us here tonight. So I want to thank them. They've done a good job tonight. Van's not here tonight, but thank you to him and his sponsorship as well, Ray. Let's bring it home here, Ray. Let's bring it home with a win.
Thanks, Patrick. Good job as always. Camera guys did a great job. It's a cold night. First cold night we've had all season. McGinnis under center and turns and handed to Hussey, and Hussey's got big yardage all the way into territory at the 39-yard line. They'll spot it at the 38. Watch this replay right here. He just turns and hands to Hussey. Senior got a big hole. Good on that offensive line on that left side. That's Will Anderson and Karsten Knight. Down to the 38. Clock running 147, 146. Cougars looking to the sideline and using as much time as they can between plays. And now we're ready. McGinnis under center. Turns it handed to Hussey again. Picks up about 4 yards on first down to the 35. It'll be second down and about 6 yards to go from the 35 of East Coweta. 1:25 left to go in the ball game. Newnan up 28-16 over county rival East Coweta. And East Coweta take a timeout? They did. East Coweta takes their second time out of the half with 1:25 left to go. It's third down and 7. The ball at the 35-yard line of Newnan. I think East Coweta Newnan with the football. Patrick, now you put your head down on it. Will you be with us next week?
I will not.
I hate that. I don't know how we're going to do it without you. I mean, I really don't.
Probably audio only.
Okay. Well, I hate it.
You'll have to do audio only because it's the playoffs.
Maybe we can win and get you on the back with us.
That's right. Yeah, I haven't looked to see where we'd play.
Well, I know
if
you
we
do.
won.
I know you do a lot. And were you at Georgia State or
Yeah, next week I will be for
Okay.
basketball.
basketball?
That's right.
Okay. It's that time of season. Third and 7 for the Cougars. They're at the East Coweta 35-yard line. 1:25, and the clock starts now. Hussey hit right as he got the ball, got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And East Coweta will take their final timeout. 1:15 left to go. No gain on the play. It'll be fourth down and 7, and East Coweta uses their last timeout. 28-16, Newnan over East Coweta. Just looking to see. Offense like they were going to stay on the field. Good shot of the crowd. The camera guys are doing a great job tonight. I mean, they have been all over for us tonight. It'll be back-to-back wins for Newnan, as they won last year at Drake Stadium, 14-12. So it's fourth down and 7. Offense stays on the field. 1:15. We'll get the clock going after we get the play started. Michael McGinnis under center and turns and hands it to Hussey, short of the first down. East Coweta will take over on downs at their own 29-yard line. Coach Walker said the clock didn't stop. It did start now. It is. Yeah, it was a fourth down, so it turns over on downs. Okay. we got ahead of ourselves there. Now it's 4th down, and the clock starts. So it's 4th down and about 5 yards to go. Academic right now. 5 yards to go. McGinnis turns and just hands it to Moss. No gain or on the play, so the clock will stop at 32 seconds to change the possession. Bryson Moss with a carry. So it's second time tonight that East Coyote has held us on 4th down. But it's just academic right now. No timeouts for East Coyote. They have the football at their own 27-yard line. 32 seconds left to go. Newnan 28, East Coyote 16. Nathan Cronick, quarterback, brings his team on the field. May have time for 3 more plays. Of course, with Green back there, he can go coast to coast anytime. And Newnan takes their second timeout of the night. So Newnan takes the timeout. I don't think we had enough people on the field, and Coach Walker takes that timeout. We had some injuries. I think Brandon Talbot was hurt, not a starter that plays a lot. Malik Hussey went out. He did come back in. I don't know if he was on the play then. Came back and didn't intercept the ball. So we'll come back with 32 seconds left to go. It won't be but one more stoppage because Newnan only has 1 timeout. East Coyote has no timeouts left. So, Patrick, we'll get a home game next week. Glad of that. You know, we've gotten spoiled. We're getting the playoffs so much, but get a home game. That's
a home game. You could see the progression in year 2. Last year was just about for Newnan. Let's get back to the playoffs. You know, what was we were 3 or 4? I can't remember if we were 3 or 4. Went on the road this year. Get the home game next year. You know, the goal is to win the region.
Exactly. 1st and 10. East Coyote Cronick with a throw, complete, 1st down. Still on his feet and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 23 seconds left to go. Clock stops with a 1st down. I think he got him out of bounds also. 23 seconds left to go. 28-16, Newnan over East Coweta. 1st down from the 46 of East Coweta. Cronick in the shotgun. Trying to look it downfield. No pressure now, just tucks and runs and stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain. That's 10 seconds. That's going to be the last play of the game. 9, 7, 6. Good crowd from the Newnan crowd, excited about that. Look at Coach Walker. Got a good congratulations from his teammate, from his team player. He and John Small meet at halftime. And some of the coaches have been Coach Walker at both schools at Sandy Creek and Newnan. He's congratulating them. So Newnan wins this ball game 28-16. And Newnan will host a state playoff game next week at home. And we think it's McEachin, a team that East Coyote has played early in the season. And so it'll be a good test for the Cougars. Look at the crowd right here. Good crowd shot. With a Newnan flag on the field. A lot of excitement of these playoff games. Oh, not playoff game, but getting to the playoffs. This is like a playoff game. And Newnan wins this. Final score, Newnan 28, East Coweta 16. We'll take a break. Be back with Repa after this commercial break. Final score, Newnan 28, East Coweta 16.
At Newnan, wow, local matters. Are you looking for fresh seafood or maybe the world's best chili dog? Then you got to check out the Half Shell right here in Newnan, Georgia. Fresh Gulf oysters, raw, baked, or fried, and these guys take hot dogs to another level. With great hand-breaded onion rings and fried seafood and much, much more. With local live music on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, drink and appetizer specials, free Texas Hold'em on Wednesdays and Saturday nights, there's always something going on at the Half Shell. Check them out at theworldsbestchilidog.com or on Facebook, the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Hot Dog Shop. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia is your hometown lumber supply company. Whether you're a homeowner looking to do a small project or a builder looking to build an entire home, they have what you need when you need it. Carl Smith & Son Building Supply in Turin, Georgia. Not many things in life are guaranteed. Surprises and the unexpected are one of those guarantees. If those surprises bring you into the legal world, whether it be a bankruptcy, a run-in with the law, or injury due to no fault of your own, you need an advocate that is well-known and well-respected in your community. And in Newnan, Georgia, that is the law offices of Michael West. He is your Newnan, Georgia lawyer. So for bankruptcy, personal injury, and criminal defense, one number to know. That's 404-913-1529. Call for a free consultation. That's 404-913-1529. The law offices of Michael West.
Sharpsburg Tire knows that tires may be the most important part of your vehicle. They carry a complete line of new tires. They also have a good variety of low-mileage used tires. Sharpsburg Tire does computer balancing and total wheel alignment, along with lube, oil, and filter service. Make sure you stop by and see Denny or his daughter Melissa.
College football Saturday has a new home. HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg is now the home of the Scorchers and College Football Saturday. Every Saturday from 11 till 1, come by and say hi as the crew breaks down the day's football matchups. Tell them at checkout that you came to see us and receive 10% off your food order, dine-in, or takeout during the show. Starting August 25th through the National Championship, it's HJ Wings and Things in Sharpsburg, live 11 to 1 every Saturday.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to a great show that's new to our lineup every Friday morning at 10 o'clock. It's Coweta Pawn and Friends. If you're looking to get cash with a pawn, you can find out what items will help you get cash and what items won't, which can be helpful, especially if you've never pawned something before. Also, if you're looking for deals, you can get insight as to what Coweta Pawn has and what sales are coming up. Tune in every Friday morning at 10 o'clock on streamcity.org for Coweta Pawn and Friends.
At Newlink Wow, local matters. Make the switch to local Newlink Wow Internet today. You can save over $400 by locking in this internet deal for the year. Call 770-683-1931 and stay local, stay connected with Newlink Wow Internet, TV, and phone.
We're back live. Your final score, Newnan 28, East Coweta 16. And thanks for the guys, camera guys. They did a great job tonight, keeping us all over the field. Replays. Patrick, thank you for your directing. I appreciate everything you do, and we'll miss you next week. We'll be home at Drake Stadium and play McEachin. I believe we're right on that.
Yep, it looks like we'll travel to the McEachin will travel to us, and Marietta will host East Coweta.
So neither team have that long ride this first round, so that's
pretty good. Yeah, it's the second or third round.
And we played at Marietta. That field reminds me a lot of Drake Stadium.
Love it. Yeah. I don't think Hapa have a problem over there, right?
No, he knows his way around over there.
Yeah, he knows his way around Marietta, right? All right. Ray, good victory tonight. Obviously for Newnan, this was huge, getting the number 2 spot and hosting it. But we couldn't make it happen without good play. And let's name tonight's offensive and defensive players of the game.
Offensive player of the game was Woody Waters. Had a great catch, about a 60-yard throw-in catch from Michael McGinnis. He's our offensive player of the game, and defensive player of the game.
And one note on Woody real quick. He had that catch that he made earlier. It was or just in the fourth. I think it was fourth quarter. It was a huge catch because I think it was on third down. I think I have a highlight of it.
Yeah, right here.
Right here, I believe, if this is the one.
That's the touchdown right here.
Yep, this was huge right here.
Yep.
This was the one that sealed the game for Newnan.
Right, big play, senior. That surprised me. Made plays all year for the Cougars. Woody Waters. Hit it again right here. Watch it. When he gets to the lane right here, Patrick, he just turns on the jets and goes coast to coast. Good play. Heads-up play by Waters. Congratulations to him, senior. He's our offensive player of the game. And our defensive player of the game.
Are you looking for fresh seafood? Or maybe
it's actually going to be another senior, Ricky Boozer, number 1. And he'll be our defensive player of the game. So Ricky Boozer, defensive player of the game. Woody Waters, offensive player of the game.
All right, Ray. Well, it's been a fun year all year. I do appreciate everyone who's watched, who's listened. on New Link, who's listed on Stream City. We think we're going to try to cover some games next week on Stream City. Just look out. We'll list it on the Facebook page for Southland Sports
Right.
TV. I want to remind everybody we do have a couple events coming up. Next weekend we'll have that ABL All-Star game. If anybody wants to tune into that, it's for a really good cause. See a couple faces some ex-pro baseball players playing in that game, including Johnny Estrada. And we'll have the GACA All-Star game coming up in a month, or a little bit over a month. That'll be in late December, I think the 28th or something.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday, last Saturday in December, and that will actually feature some of these very players that were on the field today, right?
Yeah, and don't forget tomorrow, Old South at Drake Stadium.
That's right.
15, 18, 20 bands there performing in competition. Newnan won't perform, but they will be the showcase band tomorrow night.
That's right. Yep. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up, Ray. It's been a great season, a winning season, and now a number 2 playoff seed. So couldn't ask for more, really.
6-4 in the season, 4-1 in the region. So that's a good season for Coach. Second year for Coach Walker at Newnan High School. And congratulations to him and his staff, and good luck next week at home against McEachin.
Well, we're going to break down a ton of equipment here and call it a night, Ray.
Well, thanks, Patrick.
All
Good job.
That's going to do it for Southland Sports TV's broadcast of Newnan and East Coweta. Your final score, 28-16. Thank you for watching.